Howdy, howdy. Hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Mambo jambo. Karibu sana. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video, another reaction video. My name is JT, and this right here is JT Podcast, and welcome to episode 95 of season 2, reaction, of course. Yeah, as you're joining, hit the like button on your door in. Subscribe, secure yourself a seat, and relax. Up the volume, put me on big screen, and see what's popping. I'm here to talk about what's happening in the villages. I'll be talking about two villages here, Nyabohanse and another village where Condad comes from. So, of course, there's a lot going on here, and I can see you guys joining. As you're joining, hit the like button on your in. Just to mention a few who's in the house. I see Vamila, Erizu Commons. Free Your Mind, I see you. Nobi Comment, of course, Director Kevin in the house. Soul Sister, and Nobi Comment. MLTS, Parallel Experience. All right, guys, as you're joining, I'll be highlighting your comment just to let you know that I appreciate your presence here in the house. Yeah, and as we'll be moving on, okay? Chachabi, I see you. Hi there, JT. Hope all well. Driving a few minutes. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you for watching or listening while driving. Drive carefully, eh? There is no law says do not listen and watch. They only say don't drink and drive. So you can listen and drive, eh? Be careful. Thank you so much for watching and for joining. I have my tea here to keep me going, Today I'm not feeling my best. Like kind of sick. And anyway, we're here to do what we gotta do. Hey, Jamaica knows I see you. Ivory, I see you. Yeah, the passenger friend, of course, in the house. I appreciate you tuning in. And everyone who's in the house, thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday. Lois, I see you. Lois, I see you. What's wrong with MARWA, MWANGO, and Moy? Are they losing it? Of course. Okay, I'll share my screen, and I'll share my screen and show you what is popping in the village. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen and show you what's popping in the village so we can talk about it. All right there. Okay. Sorry, guys. Forgive me. Today I have a little cold and stuff like that, a flu. So there'll be a lot of coughing. Disclaimer. There'll be a lot of coughing in this episode. So forgive me, guys. I'm not that much okay. I see you, Junie. I see you, Lucy. And I see you, Lori. And not Lori, Leroy. Let me say White. Leroy White. I see you in the house. Dr. Cheryl Cottle, I see you in the house. Thank you for joining. Soul Sister, I see you. All right, happy Friday, y'all. Drop your likes. Have you joining? Like, yeah. Joanne, you're already here. Okay. I know I can check your comments until tomorrow, but without really wasting a lot of time. And for the viewers' experience, for those of you be coming to rewatch the video after the live stream is done, let me just go straight to the thing, to the tango. There's a lot that are happening in these villages. Sorry, guys, forgive me. There are a lot of things that are happening in these villages right now. Things to do with theft, things to do with actually theft, yeah, and stuff like that. So, as you know, there is a story that is coming up in the village Nyabohanse that a guy called Murimi went to DEE MWANGO's construction site and stolen some construction material. Even though I'm struggling to really believe that is the story. I mean, that is a real, or maybe, a genuine theft, or is there something like a genuine theft? I'm really struggling to understand how to believe that that is a real thing or a real story, right? Because they cooking it to bring it and say, yo, this guy went and stole here, and now, to my surprise, the so-called thief is now glorified, like is a very honest thief, something I've never had my entire life. uh, Never had something like that. Like this, the same thief that was involved in stealing material, construction material, is now being glorified, being praised. Like this is the honest thief, the ever honest thief you've never seen in the world. And because of that, this thief will be receiving a lot of rewards. Okay, this thief will be receiving a lot of rewards. And when I'm listening to that whole story of that thief from Nyabuhanse, it really doesn't make sense. For me, I really look at it like this is just a staged theft thing, just to activate donations and yeah, of course, activate donation, because that is exactly what they're doing right now. Activate donation using that theft thing. Because if that was a thief and he was caught stealing or thieving, he could have faced consequences. Now, because yesterday when I was making my reaction, I talked about, or maybe I highlighted that point where Maro was hinting on the boundary, or maybe the land of the so-called thief, because apparently he has a good land that he sold one to a piece to DEE MWANGO, and he still has a lot of land there that they still have their eyes on it. So the so-called thief is not being glorified, glorified in the village and say, yeah, this is the most honest thief we've ever seen. And you can see he came clean and he explained himself. And by so, we really think that he deserves second chances. I don't really deny that a thief doesn't deserve, or maybe we human beings, everyone has their flaws, we all sinners. So a sinner can't judge another sinner for sinning differently. But I listened to Maro say, this guy is our neighbor. And as we know how to live with our neighbors. And actually, he's the one who sold DEE MWANGO this land. And and we think there is a problem that we're going to fix in a few. And right there, I knew that, oh, so the whole thing of bringing him on camera and say that he stole a lot of things here that cost a lot of money that he can't afford to pay. So instead of telling him to pay the material using the land, because of course, if they did that, the village will go into mess in a minute. Because okay, do you imagine that if Murimi was caught stealing and they know this is the guy, and they decide that now this material cost a lot of money, we need this money to be compensated, where will Murimi get the money? Definitely he'll have to sell what? The bike that he bought, which I suspect that he sold that bike a long time ago, or maybe cut another piece to compensate the stolen material. But instead, yeah, we found the materials are here, the thief is here, but this is the most good thief we've ever seen. Like, he's the best thief because he steals and he come on camera and confess. And by so, we're going to give him a second chance. I'm speaking about this theft thing in Nyabuhanse because when I'm looking at the so-called thing, theft again, there is a similar case that is happening in Condad's Kisiland. According to Kohera and according to other rumors in the streets, it is said Condad has a home in Kisi, another village just here in Kenya, but in a different county. So this guy, this Condad Machete man, has a family there allegedly, and you had a story about Baba Mario who appeared in Marwa's home with a baby, and it was locked out, and the story came there like DEE MWANGO found him on the road at night and decided to, accommodate him and stuff like that. And so stories like that came, and now the guy now was received, and whatever happened. He returned back home to Kisiland, maybe probably Condad's place. And so he is reporting another theft, and maybe saying, this is how we deal with theft. When somebody is caught stealing, you see on your screen, that is what we do. We set the house on fire. And of course, this is a real story that was captured on camera on the real time, that this thief, they stole some property here, And now the villagers stormed this home and they set the houses on fire, the house of this the alleged thief. And now I'm trying to imagine, because Machete Man, today I found a clip when I was going through the community post. I saw a video shared by Fruit Money of Condad, the video that was done like an interview with a Mama Suji or something. That Condad, that video actually was published a long time ago. We couldn't know that this thing will happen now, today. But now reflecting on that video, I see Condad and other Mama Suji, and there he was explaining fully that this guy that I bought land from, and even he mentioned the exact amount that was used to pay you to buy that land. Very small amount of money. You can't even believe 200,000 Kenyan shillings is approximately 1,500 US dollar, and that is the money. And Condad says that this is a very useless boy, a very drunk, useless boy that I bought this land from, and even he couldn't finish building his madhouse. And so I took advantage of the useless drunk boy, and we got land from him. And that's why they're not going away, because they still need the rest of the land from there. So when I'm looking at this case of theft and how the houses are being put on fire, I'm like, oh, Moremi. So what is happening here? Because Condad, you're a Kisii man, you know that in Kisii, in your home here, this is Condad's home, allegedly, that home, that their cousins are being burnt here. Sorry. Guys, I have flu. Forgive me. I'm a little bit sick. So how again, the same guy, the same Machete Man, who knows this is what they do, has found a thief, but now they're praising the same thief instead of doing the same exact thing as they do. All right, there I got my answers, and you all know the answers. They still need the land, and they're trying to, I don't know, to pamper him or blackmail him or whatever. They're trying to play the so-called games. Today, I saw them taking bricks to the construction site. I'm like, seriously? So if you need help from people, just do a crazy thing like steal. Go steal their property, and when you're caught, people now come out and ask for donations to help you, because it is the poverty that makes you go steal. It's not like it's a vice. You are a thief because you're poor. So to prevent you from stealing, let's raise some money. Let's start a donation campaign to get money to give you, build yourself a good house and a good toilet so you can stop stealing people's property. That story doesn't add up, does it? But what do we know? What do we know? Hey, let me see. I see you, BB, my channel member in the house. Thank you for joining. Mzungu Pebbles, what's up? So, sister, you in the house. Who else have I say hello to? Kamo, Nakuona, I see you. And Porter, Pat, Ann, I see you. You're in late. I'm in the live. Yeah, you are. Thank you. Dan Sena in the house. Antoinette, Susan. Yeah. Lisa K, you're here. Brett, you're in the house. Appreciate you. Daisy, watching from South Africa. Appreciate the love and support. All right. So let me play this clip from here. So you guys that watch it and see what's popping. These are the villages, and no, the speed is so high, man. These are the villages, and this is what's happening in the village. And see what's popping.
Maybe something which cannot even be what.
Let me rewind a little bit.
This one also, it was brought down by fire, being burnt. And then this one, incomplete house here. This one belongs to one of the boys now, who is also allegedly is said to be a thief. This one also, it was brought down by fire. So I think stealing is not a good thing, because you can see.
So those are the houses of the thieves. Those are the houses of the thief or thieves. I don't know if that is the correct English. Being brought down by fire, because when neighbors came here, one thing they don't entertain here, the Kisii people, they don't entertain thieves. And just like I saw a crackdown of witchcraft. You see, there've been a lot of this thing. I don't know if it's true. Some people really believe that witchcraft exists. Some people believe that it's not, or they don't believe. They think that is something unpractical or impractical. So there've been these rampant cases of theft and witchcraft like in land in our villages in Kisi and Korea, and some places like this. They started a crackdown. When you're found stealing, they will come to your home, burn your whole houses, and burn everything, including you. They will catch you. If this thief was here, you could be caught and thrown inside this house, and this house will be put on fire. But now they were lucky to escape. They ran. That is how it happened. So this crackdown of stopping the theft and witchcraft. That's how they deal with the thieves and witchcraft or witches. And so in the village, it's different. I mean, not in the village. Even this is the village. In Nyabuhansa now, it's now turning out to be a little bit different. And I don't understand what is the motive of that. That now this is how they deal with thief. Okay, a thief caught stealing, mob justice come, burn your house, put it on fire like this.
This told just
and they end your story. But not to your surprise, when a thief is caught, a favorite thief who has land, a very good land next to DEE MWANGO and MARWA, when a thief is caught, now what we do is we set up a donation campaign for him. We set up we set up what we call like whatever charity. I don't know, because this thief is a good one, and he's a very good thief, and he's an honest thief I've never seen. But anyway, forget about that thief. Let's talk about this one.
Something which cannot even be worth the property that was destroyed at their home. So you can see, guys, the smoke was everywhere in the village. Like everybody could see like there's something going wrong because the smoke was so much.
Guys, forgive me. I told you I'll be coughing a lot in this episode because I'm kind of sick. All right, so you can see how these houses were this house was brought down on fire because this thief, I guess this thief was not being honest like the Murimi, because if Murimi or maybe this particular thief was as honest as Murimi, and he come out and say, hey, you guys, I stole, yeah, but here's the stolen property. Here the stolen property, and I stole because I'm tired of maybe living this kind of whatever, this kind of lifestyle or this kind of situation. So I went to steal because of that. I guess this thief was not as honest as Murimi, because if Murimi taught him how to do it, maybe he would have been spared.
And it was spreading throughout the village. So yeah, for me, I was there. I witnessed everything as the houses and everything in the homestead was being burnt down into ashes.
And you can see that the guy was there. That is DEE MWANGO's alleged cousin or distant brother or stepbrother, whatever you can call that. Because that story, that that conversation is not good to bring it up, because you saw how Maro reacted to it when he was asked if this guy is Maro's cousin or brother. He doesn't want that conversation, so I'm not going to bother him that much with it. But now he was the one who reported to us this theft. And as you can see how it's going down, the theft case of this particular scenario happened here, and it was there. He recorded. Now, my question is, if this is how Condad's family, they deal with thief or whatever, how do you call it? Thieves, then what is so special about this honest thief called Murimi? Because you can see right now it's almost like a comedy that now even DEE MWANGO is kind of now multitasking, switching from her construction site to now this guy Murimi. So she moved from here to there, coordinating now. They want to raise some money so that they can build this toilet, and even right now they're bringing construction material to build a decent toilet for this guy, for this thief Murimi. And actually even they're raising a lot of money to build what? To build a good house. So I don't understand what is happening. But again, I can't say I don't, because I do. When I see all this happening, I'm like, I'm not that dumb. I'm not really completely green or dumb like that. I'm not like their subscribers, because you can come and sell the narrative. Even a young kid can look at this and say, nah, bro, you're playing me. You're trying to pull my leg. But this is not true. This is not even real. But people can question. Again, they're raising the money. DEE MWANGO now focusing on it. Why didn't this happen to Nyabo Hans?
Yeah, normally we say from nothing to something. But for this case, it was from something to nothing, guys. Because
the guy was trying to be a little bit hilarious here. That we say it is nothing to something, but now this one was from something to nothing. And actually, you can see that is a very horrible situation over there. And actually, that's how mob justice, or the mob, or the villagers, in most villages of our place, this is how they deal with theft. Okay? Things to do with theft and witchcraft, this is how villagers deal with it. But I've never seen like a thief in the village, a thief in the community being protected. Never. This is how it happens. You can see all this.
of theft. Let me zoom that clearly so that you guys can see. Then there's another house here. So I think there's a structure in between the two houses, and it's catching fire. You can see, guys, that structure over there is catching fire also. So I'm wondering if that structure catches fire also, it may affect this other house over here.
Yeah. It may. All right. It is crazy even to see. It's crazy to see. But I'm not surprised that people can go and incinerate and put a house on fire because of that. That's how they deal. That's how villagers deal with this kind of things, because we know in the villages law actually is reluctant. You go approach it. For example, a thief is caught here stealing. By the time you go to the area chief, and the area chief will be like, my brother, but you and this thief, your neighbors, right? Your daddy, he will start telling you, your daddy and his granddaddy and their uncles, their forefathers, they were brothers, and so you're clansmen. There's no way there's no need of you taking him to police. You can still talk like family. That process is so long that even though you follow a legal way or legal route, justice might not be served, because as you all know, justice delayed is justice denied. So that's why most villages, they don't follow that legal process. Like, hey, this person is caught stealing. You remember the case that happened when MARWA was narrating this story of Slimy Boy. May his soul rest in peace. The guy, the artist guy, Slimy Boy. It was just an incident that it took a fraction of seconds, and the guy was done. Like, they worked on him without even knowing what went down, because they don't really entertain theft. When the alarm was raised that, hey, he's a thief, they didn't come and start asking questions. Where do you come from? So who's your uncle? Who's your granny? They're like, he's the bike, and you are the guy holding the bike. They did what they did, even though he wasn't. Okay, I believe that he wasn't a thief. So, and that is happening in all villages. That's why I tell you most of the time, when you guys tell me, or you guys go and comment to their videos and tell them, you guys, you can go to police, go and report, go and report and say this person did that. You report. You'll have that report rotting in your house for the next 5 years, and nothing will happen. So that's why you see villagers opt to go this route. They want to take action in their hands, because that's the only way to scare thieves, scare witches, and stuff like that. And let's say the wrongdoers in the village. And that's why now I was scared when I saw the same villagers now in Nyabohansi protecting a thief. And now they're naming him the best thief of the year because he's so honest. But here in Conrad's place, in Conrad's home, Conrad, this is your home in Kiss. Things are going down like this.
Sad state of affairs. That's why it's a good thing to eat from your sweat. The beauty of hard working. This could have not happened to this homestead. And the wife to the guy now whose house is being burnt today. The wife, while I was coming here, I caught the wife on the way.
You can see the guy did a massive job, even taking us in, see what's happening, the situation of the house. You can see inside, it was messy. It was really messy.
She was going to their mother's place or to a matrimonial home with all her luggage and the kids. You can imagine, guys. Very sad. Yeah, so after the kitchen was burnt down, all of it, this is now like the sitting room house, which also.
All right. If you want to go and see the whole scenario of that thing, you may need to check it out in that alleged cousin of Maru and DEE MWANGO, Baba Mario. You can see what went down in that manner. And now, what really surprised me here is this idea, is this story of another thief, this other thief called Murimi. And now, this thief now is becoming a celebrity. You can see what they're doing to other thieves, right? But now, they have changed this whole thing, or I don't know who's writing that script. Let me hope it's not Rosio, because I think Rosio's script, written by ChatGPT, at least will make sense, because any person needs to sit down and think deeply for you to know that this is a script. But now this one, I don't know who wrote it. It must be DEE MWANGO, because nobody in his mind or in their right mind can write a very stupid script like that. Like, hey, Murimi, just pretend like you did this on purpose, and now we film you on camera, and now because donation will be coming, and now people will be donating to me because they'll be feeling like sympathy with me. Hey, they see that you stole from me. They will send me to compensate, and they will send you to help you get out of that poverty, because we will say it's poverty that is making you do that. Like, oh, seriously? Oh, is that so? Now, the thief has been turned or changed to be a celebrity. And now, whatever is happening in that village, you can't even imagine. It's something, something really crazy. Let me play this for you right here. 1 minute. Let me bring in a screen. In a second. Okay, in a second. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Sorry. Sorry, I'm having a little flu. And so you forgive me, right? All right, here comes he is where the story began. He is where the whole story began of this, I will call it scam, or I will call it land grabbing, basically. This is where the whole story began. When I was passing through the streets and I saw a community post from fruits, I was saying, hey, let me check it. And I had forgotten about this. This is where Mr. Macheteman was admitting that they started scamming this drunk, useless boy. Not my words, these guys' words. Like, this is how they started. This is how they started scamming this drunk, useless boy from here, because he doesn't know nothing. And according to his mama, today, his mama is begging people, instead of scamming him even the more, they need to take him to rehab, because they're taking advantage of him. Even the mama can see. I like how mama approached that, because mama little, I think, in a way, she really see that this is a big scam. But she like how money is coming through. But now she wants Murimi to get out of that village, to go and be locked somewhere, like Matiko was done, something in a rehab, because by so, maybe he can stop selling. Because by being there, first of all, you saw he sold this land for 200,000 Kenyan shilling, like $1,500, and all the money he sold that land, he bought he built a very small mud house, and according to Macheteman, he couldn't even finish building that thing. And the rest of the money that they was given to him, he bought a bike. I suspect that he sold it. He sold it already. So Mr. Macheteman was explaining how they started scheming, taking the land from this drunk, useless boy, according to Macheteman. And I was laughing. I didn't see it deeper like that. Let me play this for you, so that you can hear.
She'll be able to do wonderful things in the world.
Thank you so
May
much,
you
Dad.
continue blessing her, guys,
Amen.
wherever you are.
Thank.
Machete Man is not preaching. He's just narrating a story of how they did this.
So, Mom,
Yeah. So this
here-
is your land.
Yeah, from here to the other end. Yeah, on you.
Okay.
I gave him 200,000 Kenyan money.
From there?
Did you hear how that woman was shocked? Oh, Mama Suji. Mama Suji was very shocked to hear that this whole piece of land, you scammed this boy for 200,000 Kenyan shillings, like $1,500. Seriously, this is like theft. And even he was pointing the distance of this plot, and Mama Suji was scared. I remember I was shocked. I was scared. And this guy was like, yeah, this is a very useless drunk guy, and that's how we managed to scam him. Wow, this is your land.
Okay.
I gave him 200,000 Kenyan money.
From there
Yeah,
to there
yeah,
and here.
yeah, 200,000
Thousand.
Kenyan money.
Ah.
He was able to construct that house.
With that.
Now that house that we're looking at is the house that now DEE MWANGO has focused on, and now it has turned to be a donation scheme. Another thing that now they use, they want to get the money coming through from that same house. And this video was posted, when was this? It was posted 8 months ago, okay? 8 months ago. And this is where it started. All this time around, they never focused on the guy because according to them, this guy was useless and drunk and useless. So right now, he has changed. Right now, he has changed to be a very drunk, useless boy, to be a very good, honest thief. A very good, honest thief. I never had that. That's a new thing in my vocabulary. So Mama Suji was scared, like, hey, Konda. And you hear him, how he's speaking smoothly and with a very good voice. And you think that Konda is a gentleman. Hey, that's a gentleman, you know. Konda, you know, I gave him 200,000. And he constructed that mad house there, but he couldn't even finish it because he's just drunk and useless.
Money.
But he was not able to complete because he's a drunkard. He misused the money.
So that is the same guy that they're trying to bring out to us and say now he's a very great person and they really committed to help him. Machete Man is narrating how they started, you know, manipulating this guy because they knew he was drunk. It didn't start yesterday. He even said that I really believe, or maybe I think to that moment, to that statement of him, even at that fateful day when they were doing the transaction, the guy was already drunk. He came there drunk, or maybe they tipped him something to go and drink and come when his head is not functioning. So they gave him the so-called 200,000 shillings, and they took everything. And now this guy is telling you, this guy, the good thief, the honest thief, is useless, he's drunk, and he doesn't even think. The man that I gave him is spent, and now he will need more and more. And that's how we'll get the land until everything.
In fact, our sister did
And
the
he's
doors.
young, he's a young
He's a
person.
young boy, very useless.
Yeah, very useless. Let me rewind that.
In fact, our sister
And
did
he's
the
young,
doors.
he's a young
He's a
person.
young boy, very useless boy.
Wow.
Our system is the door.
With
After
the
finishing the
door.
money, he was not able to occupy the house because of the door. I gave him the door
That door.
freely.
Yeah, when you watched yesterday's video, you saw how the so-called drunk, useless boy was now praising the same guy who is insulting him for coming through for him, you know, helping him, give him a door and a window. And for him, he thinks that this is a very good help. Oh my God, I can't believe. And for him, he really thinks this guy, I don't know. So the rest of the land is what now they're looking at, you know.
I gave him the windows freely.
Wow.
Then, since then, I've never told
No
him.
wonder you are blessed. No wonder.
Whoa, wait. Did you say he's blessed? Because he took land worth thousands of shillings and gave him some windows, a window and a second-hand door, and a few shillings. So he's yeah, I know. Okay, I don't know if such kind of blessings are good. Huh? Yeah, no wonder you're blessed, Konda.
You are blessed.
What does really
Yeah, yes,
Ma'am.
really blessed.
No,
you.
right away from here
Uh-huh.
to the other end, where
Wow.
I'm taking you to. This is my daughter, Dee's.
All right. Now you can see the whole conversation is discussing lady should be ashamed of herself too, talking so colors, and even she even saying that conduct is blessed because he took land from this drunk, useless boy and gave him a second-hand door, second-hand window, and now they are still pushing him to sell the rest of the land by acting like they are helping him, and he's a thief. You see, the same conduct who's saying that the drunk, useless boy, he was given money and he didn't do nothing with it. He's the one now, he's eyeing on that land again. Not today. I see them I see them now going to the same place. Let me show you here. 1 minute. Guys, like the video. Have you liked the video? Let me hope that you guys have liked the video for me. Let me hope you guys have liked the video for me. One minute. Let me put this on your screen. Just a second. Hope you be good.
Our family faces danger that has threatened our planet. What is that? It is
now, look here. This is the most craziest part now. Howdy, Epic Fact. I see you in the house. Thank you for joining. Shikanga, I see you. Famous Berry, I see you. Florence, I see you too. Nicole Ebony, Kavan, I see you. Who have I not seen? Mr. Fruitman, I see you. Thank you for the community post. I had to go and check it. I appreciate that. Joanne, I see you. EBB is my channel member. I appreciate you being here. And everyone in the house. I believe those are the ones I haven't had not say hello to. So let's go on. Now, see the same thief. You see, sorry guys, I'm having flu. So sister saying like the video, we need we need more honest people like Murimi. Okay. I don't want to laugh because my head is aching. So you see the thief. I want you to compare the two. I want you to compare the two incidences here. Okay. There's one incident here. This one that the village is on fire because this thief A, stolen some property from a neighbor, and his house was put on fire. You see this?
It was from something to nothing, guys, because of theft.
You see that? This is theft number one, theft A. So this thief A stolen some property from the neighbors, and his house is set on fire. And thief B.
So that you guys can see. Then there's another house
and
here. So
thief B. Thief B, or the second thief, is being celebrated because he is an honest thief ever happened. And by so, the subscribers were meant to believe that this guy is a very good thief. And even if he stole, he's good and he can come clean and say, yeah, I did it and I deserve more. And so they have started a scam. A call a scam. And now David Jr. is asking him, guess how much I brought you today? Guess how much I brought you, Murimi?
5,000. 5,000 Kenyan shillings, guys. That's like $40. It's no joke here. You know, it's a lot of money.
No. $40 is no joke here, my God. If we give you even that, you have to know that is not a joke. So thief B is now being made a celebrity because of stealing. Okay, let's talk about.
I don't have 5,000 for you. I have $100 for you.
Wow. Now look, thief B, that's Murimi. Instead of at least being apprehended or being taken to police because he has land. If he go to police, then it will mean that getting him from police, they will have to sell that land that they need. So they can't do that. Okay, they can't do that. If this guy go to police or get arrested and he need to come out via a bond or something or pay a fine, then he has to sell the land maybe to someone else, and so they will miss the land. So to make him feel appreciated, or maybe, I don't know, feel like a really highly doubt that this came from a subscriber, because it's just to make the guy comfortable. And when they tell him now squeeze another acre, he will do that immediately, because that is what Marwa said they want to do, fix the boundaries. Right? Even Winball has been scammed. Oh my God. Winball, your land was being fenced. Your land in someone's credentials. Some people can be shallow, I swear. Like someone sitting in the UK sending thousands of dollars to the village for Marwa to go and buy land and fence it for him, so that when she comes from UK, she can find her land, fenced, and land that was bought in Marwa's details. Hey, some people though. Anyway, celebrity thief here is being celebrated, and I see how he's celebrating, receiving $100 from a subscriber, appreciating him for the massive job he's doing in the village, stealing from the rich. But thief A, I want you to see the difference. Thief A, his house is being put on fire. He's on the side of Conrad. In the village of Masheteman, thieves are being their house are being put on fire. But hey, look at this thief.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Oh my God! This is almost like a cult. I don't even believe this is happening in real life. Look at this young boy. This is the brother to Murimi. You know, they're celebrating a thief that he has done a massive job. Even he deserved to, get this kind of donations. And we brought you $100. Murimi, I want you to jump up and feel good. And don't forget that you stole from us. So, thief's party. Rise is saying, JT, these subscribers are happy people. But to waste, help the people that help need. Unfortunately, that's how they do, Now, if this was someone else who didn't have land that they need, trust you me, that person will be rotting in jail. You can't play with Machete Man. But now, he tells you that Machete Man told you that this is a very drunk, useless boy. That's why he managed to buy the land for 200,000 Kenyan shillings, and the boy couldn't even finish building that mad house. They know he's a drunk, but see him celebrating $1,000. Oh my God, $100 from a subscriber who is impressed by the job that this thief is doing in the village. Honestly, this sounds like poorly done comedy script. Let me so optimistic. Which sound, guys? Sound is not good, JT. Which sound? My sound or their sounds? Because I don't understand what. Which sound, guys? If it's my sound, let me know. If it's their sound, I know it's because they're cracking up and DEE MWANGO in the background you can see. Yeah, so they're drunk. Of course, you can see all this they are doing, this pathetic thing they're doing on camera here. It's because they're drunk. So we have to understand them. If maybe you're talking about their sound, I understand. I really do. Hey. What about my sound, guys? Is it bad? Please let me know if my sound is really bad. Oh, I don't understand what you guys are saying. Your voice, my voice, seriously. Okay, I don't know, man. Oh, they said my sound is okay. Oh, all right, man. I'm sorry. If you still has a problem, please let me know, okay? If all right, I understand. Maybe it was I appreciate. It was maybe probably network, okay? All right, I was showing you this scenario, okay? This comedy thing. I thought it was the villa that got burned down. No, the villa, they can't burn it down. Maybe Murimi's house. There's no way. All right, guys. I appreciate. Not okay yet. Man, what's happening? let me fix it, okay? Just give me a second. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. I just don't wanna like Let me fix it, guys. In a second, right? In a second. How about there? I hope right now it's okay. Let me just hope right now it's okay. Now we can go. If it's not happening on your side, please restart or maybe just refresh your page, because I highly believe that it's good on my side. All right. This thief here, this thief is being celebrated here on this other side. Jingo, you're right. All right, guys, let's go on. And you guys have to understand that I have some flu. All right, you have to understand that I have some flu, and so when you don't hear it, just know that, or maybe some technical issues or something. Let me not spend a lot of time here. You'll struggle, but we'll go with it. All right. I understand, guys. I really do. Seriously, I do. I understand what you guys are saying. Okay. All right. Let's go. Jera was late, so I don't know if you talked about this. Ernesto lost 250 video and has only one video. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened there. What really happened? No? What happened to Ernesto? Bro, I'll check on it. I will check on it later. I haven't seen it. Like, I haven't seen it, you know. Seriously. Okay, a minute. Let's go on with this.
Hey, my mother, you yesterday told me that I don't want you to come to my mail too. Remove it there. I'll go and buy today. Wow, that's
Wow. So, this is a celebrity thief being celebrated in the village because he's tall, and because I told you that the whole game plan is they need this guy to sell them land. The rest, okay? Because according to Machete Man here, he says that this guy is a drunk, useless guy, and he doesn't even know how to spend or use his money. After selling the land, all he did is to spend the money recklessly. And today, all they are doing here is to entice him more to give them more land.
wow. Tafari, please. Wow. Today now. I'll bring them here, and tomorrow I'll bring our fundi here so that he can start constructing here. I'm sorry, Mama Yangu. Mama Yangu, don't tell me. I'm very happy.
Wow. All of them are drunk with Busa. You see, at least Busa cannot make you this stupid. I guess that is Changa. That is Changa from Kondad. You know, Busa is a little bit nice. When it's Changa, Changa can mess you up. Someone asking, where is his bike? I told you, I suspect that this guy has sold his bike because I haven't seen it. That day one, or maybe the first 3 days that he bought the bike is when I saw it. But right now, I don't even see it anymore. They advised him to give it to, was it, no, not Murimi. The other guy who was taken to rehab. They said they should give him to at least keep himself busy. So I don't know. I just suspect that he sold the bike too.
Happy man. Whoever have donated to me.
Yeah.
Listen.
Let Murimi finish saying thank you.
Okay, thank you. Whoever have given me that amount of money, I'm glad for him.
Oh, so donators are being encouraged now to, send more money because we need to do what? We need to give him. We need to do a lot of things. We need to build him a good toilet, a good house, and even DEE MWANGO literally begged, like, you guys help Murimi do this and that and that. I was like, is this not the same thief that I supposed to be? So listen to DEE MWANGO.
Around, my things can still be safe. Thank you guys for supporting Murimi. If you want to support him, you can also reach me out. We'll make sure his toilet.
Wow. Thank you guys for supporting Murimi the thief, Murimi the honest drunk thief. If you want to still support him, the doors are open. Send it to me, not to him, not to the mama. No, send money to me, and we'll decide if to give him or not. Seriously. And okay. If MARWA family supporters will build Murimi a new decent house, then why not? Okay, I have no problem with them sending money to him. The thing is, in Kondad's other place, you see, this is how they deal with thieves, right? They burn their houses, they do all this. But when it comes to this particular thief called Murimi, and by the way, Hamisi, let me ask you this very genuine question. Do you really think that this thief was another thief, different from Murimi, who has land that they need? Do you think they would be celebrating him like that? Oh, for example, let's think like maybe Ernesto was caught stealing, or Mogesi was caught stealing, and you see, they catch the materials here. Do you think they will be celebrating him? Mogesi now, DEE MWANGO and MARWA will be coming to their home every day with camera and say, this is Mogesi. We caught him stealing material from our compound, and because he's an honest thief, we want to raise money for him. Do you want to tell me that that could be the case? Like, I mean, if it happened to someone else, this is how they'll be treating the so-called thief. No, it wouldn't be like that. It would be a case like this.
There's a structure in between the two houses, and it's catching fire. You can see, guys, that structure over there is catching fire also. So I'm wondering if that structure catches fire also.
Exactly, Hamisi. Yeah, if he was Ernesto, he would be rotting on Kodiaga as we speak. Yeah, of course, Kodiaga is a prison. At least now, okay? Yeah, if it was Mogesi, we'd be in jail. I mean, we'd be rotting a bit of money. But because he's a celebrity thief, the thief is now, if you want to support the thief, okay? If you want to support this thief, please send money to me because we need to raise money for the thief.
Around, my things can still be safe. Thank you guys for supporting Murimi. If you want to support him, you can also reach me out. We'll make sure his toilet is done, as you guys say.
As you guys say, we should make sure the toilet is done. It was you guys who said, it's not us. It's you guys who want the thief to be constructed a good toilet. What's up, Michael? You good? Welcome to this one. I'm glad to see you. I hope you've subscribed to the channel and you've liked the video. So, what are you saying, Ivamila? When the thief stole something from Lady Daisy Construction in the city, Kondad beat the hell out of him and the police station. So what are they doing is a big scam land grabbing. Of course, that's what I'm saying. When when the other guy, you see, actually there was a very small young lady, that very young girl, that was seen brutally beaten by David Jr. because the girl was said to have trespassed on David Jr.'s construction site. What they did to that girl is God knows. Another guy was, allegedly stole something, and they worked on him. David Jr. made a video say, "Ooh, this guy is dead because he was a thief. He stole something." And the mob justice, they beat him until he's. But now what is happening here? This is a pure scam. You can see it, and it's not just a simple scam. It's because they know that this guy has land. They still need it.
Okay.
So if you need money, if you need to support the thief, send money to him so that we can talk about doing him something. But I liked how the Mama said. Mama suggested that they should take this guy to rehab, because when he's still here, I guess they will keep manipulating him. So at least they should take him to rehab. That is what Mama was saying, that this guy, all he does is to drink alcohol. All he does is to, and even he is at the risk of maybe having cancer or something, because he drinks a lot. So you guys, instead of you raising money to, I don't know, to do what for him, take him to rehab. But I'm sure that that story, they won't like it. They won't like that story. They just want him to be here, continue drinking, and they get land from him. So this story of Mama saying that they should take the guy to rehab, they don't like that. No way.
That is why he is.
Cry of a mother. But don't worry, we'll try and see what we can do with him so he can be a better person.
I am getting you guys. If somebody can take him in rehab, his mind can rewind.
Sorry, Mama, they're not going to do that. So you suggest that they should take Murimi to the rehab so that his mind can rewind and he starts thinking straight. There's no way they want that. If he starts thinking straight and have his right mind, then definitely they won't know any ways of manipulating him. He'll be a good guy, a straight guy. So they're not going to buy that narrative. He's a drunk, yeah, but they need him to keep drinking like that and be useless, as Machete Man said, drunk, useless guy. So rehab thing, no.
And he can become
a better person.
A better person in the village.
Guys, Murimi's mom is requesting somebody to take Murimi for rehabilitation so he can be a better person back to the society.
Which is not gonna happen. Like Murimi, let me play this part that Mama said a lot of things about Murimi.
Let Mama talk.
I have to talk. As you can see him, he is a drunkard.
Yeah, of course. As even you can see him, they are bringing material here. He's already a drunkard. Okay? He's not in his right mind. So only that Mama cannot, tell the subscribers, you see, they are manipulating my child. Right now, they are bringing some, bricks here and telling him that we are supporting you, because he's not in his right mind. And he thinks he's something so big, and that's why you see him jumping up and down and saying, "Oh my God, this is a very good thing. Oh my goodness." But he's drunk. Even right now that we are talking here, he's a drunkard.
And as you can see him, his lips, it is a bad sign of cancer.
When you take excessive alcohol, brings liver.
David Jr., you know that, but you don't help the guy because you guys need the land, right? When you take excessive alcohol, you can, contract cancer and stuff. But he takes, and even right now that you guys are bringing material here, he's a drunkard too. He's already drunk. So why can you guys tag him? David Jr., you're the one who took the other guy to rehab. Why not take Murimi? You can manage to have him, reformed, because if you go get him reformed, he will come and start now claiming back his land. You guys took my land. I was drunk by then. Even right now, I'm still drunk.
Hey, after all, he was bitten by the dogs. When his husband was died, he was the one concentrating with the bad dogs. And
it's a sad story even to listen to. Like Murimi was bitten by dogs, but he couldn't even go to hospital because he was drunk, and he chose to take the money instead of going to hospital. He took the money to go and drink more alcohol, to say that this changa is a medicine to cure or to remove dog's poison from my system. The things that you only hear from the village. Seriously.
That is the day he was bitten by the dog, and 3 times. But he didn't go to the hospital. He was drinking, saying that the alcohol is the drug of curing the dog's biting.
Yeah.
It's even crazy. That's really crazy, you know. A better person like T and Mar, he go to rehab and become a better person. We want to be sure if the guy's name is Murimi. We need neighbors to clarify this. The name is Murimi, yeah, we know. They will take him to the mental institute. Doesn't the mother realize that those people don't mean the family any good? Does she have a slight problem? Maybe they are taking advantage of her, even though she can speak English. She's gullible and maybe vulnerable. That's why they're taking advantage of all of this. So there's no way that these people can take, if they have, then to the mental hospital. When he come out, he'll be another zombie. Anyway, I see you guys in the house. As I'm highlighting your comment, yeah, Matiko, that's the guy I was looking the name for. Who is that in the cap? That is Matiko's father. The guy you can see in the cap is Matiko's father, and this is Murimi. I don't know if Murimi has a father. I'm not sure. Right, let's go on.
Yeah. That is the science. You don't know how, even if it is the poison of the dog or it is the poison of the drinking alcohol. You can't even.
Mama is complaining that how Murimi is acting is not normal, okay? I can't even tell if it is the poison of the dog that beat him the other day, is that controlling him, or maybe it's the excessive drinking. Because this guy was beaten by dogs the other day. He didn't go to hospital. He went to drink. And even right now, he's still drunk. So the mama is crying that people should take him to where? To the rehab. So I don't know, This whole scenario is, it's a whole thing that you can even look from a distance, even if you never met these people before. But looking at it just from a plain ground, you can know that this is just a scheme or a scam, blackmailing the boy because they need the land. Something that these people do to vulnerable in the village. And just as you say, if this was Murimi, if this was Ernesto or Mugesi, you can even predict the answer. You already know what will have happened to Murimi, to Mugesi or Ernesto, if that was them who did that. But Mama is craving. Mama is saying, you guys take this my boy to the rehab because he's drunk. You guys act like you're helping my boy, but he's not okay. Even right now that you guys are giving him bricks here to build a toilet, he thinks that you guys are helping him so much, but he's drunk. He's drunk. Take him to rehab. You think they will do that?
No. So, as you can see him.
Why are they making it funny? Because it's not funny,
He's wondering that my mother knows English.
Everyone is wondering how come.
All right. So basically, that is what's happening over there. But if we leave this story of the scammer and the villagers, for those of you who joined late, there was a case I was talking about where an incident happened in Condad's village called Kisi. That another thief was caught here stealing, and they went and set his house on fire. And Baba Mario is reporting that case here. So I was trying to relate this story. Sorry, I was trying to relate this theft case of the Machete Man's home, Kisi, and the one happening in village, Nyabohanse. Because I don't know, if this is how people treat thieves in the village, they do all this, like mob just they act. Why is this other thief, Murimi, being celebrated in the village? And even launching a donation, or maybe a scam donation, to just raise money for him, or for whatever reason that they are bringing out. You all can see that it's just a scam. And I see beyond reasonable doubt, you can say it. The cheap script, right? Pangaman Machete Changa is deadly. Oh, people asking what is in that changa that can get someone acting like that. Oh, that is not a regular changa. That is another highly toxic or intoxicated changa that if you do it, you're gonna move. Like if you do 1 cup, if you come to the village and get 1 cup of Condat changa, my boy, 5 days in the house, unconscious. So Murimi even is strong to be walking. So I was comparing and contrasting this kind of 2 episodes here. 2 scenario, 2 scenes of 2 villages. Kisi at Konda's place and Nyabo Hanse. And you can see what happened. So if you join late, you may start rewatching. And there is this story. And right now, sorry guys, I told you from before, I have some flu. So just want to do this and go and sleep. All right. Rosio, on the other hand, is tired of DEE and the dog being in this house. When she was making this video, Day in My Life, she asked Marwa, why don't DEE MWANGO take the dog out of my house? Sometimes, why is the dog being left in the house? Marwa, why can the dog Matt being taken out of the house? Because what the hell is this, by the way? Marwa, seriously. Seriously, Marwa. No? Marwa said, yeah, but yesterday, DEE MWANGO took the dog out, so. But basically, Rosio wants the dog out, She wants the dog and maybe basically and DEE MWANGO out. But whenever DEE MWANGO comes and take the dog out on the rooftop. So, Rosio, you may be forced to accept the fact that, hey, you have to live with DEE MWANGO in this house, you have to live with Marwa. And so, the earlier you accept this fact, the better. There's nothing to change that thing. Marwa and DEE MWANGO will forever be brothers and sisters, and their bond is stronger than even yours. So, just accept it right now, okay? Accept it, Madam Parasite. Because when she was making a vlog here, she saw Matt the dog peeping from the window over there in the balcony. She was like, no, DEE MWANGO need to take this dog out. maybe people say, no, she was meaning or she meant like take the dog out for a walk. No, take Matt the dog out of the house. Because why are you leaving the dog in my house? Dog is always in the house. Take it out. Oh, Mara is like, no, DEE MWANGO takes it and takes a walk. It's not about taking the walk. It's take the dog out of the house. Get the likes up, guys. At least let's get at least to 100 likes, all right? 100 likes. More than 200 people in the house. At least make them a half, all right? Thank you. All right, let's watch this.
2.5 or 3 meters tall already. Also this one, very tall. And look.
Right. So right there, when you can see on the other side, there are those big windows or a balcony. That is where DEE MWANGO's room is. And she leaves the dog inside there, like always, and go to do supervise her construction. So when DEE MWANGO was when Rosie was making her vlog, she saw Matt the dog peeping from outside there. She's like, get the dog out. DEE MWANGO need to take this dog out. It's not for a walk.
Look, also this one, it's coming here.
Can you see Matt the dog peeping from the window? Maybe you'll see it.
A new one that wants to open. Marwa, have you seen how this tall these ones are? Like,
I don't know if you can see that. You can see it's right there. The Matt the dog is peeping from the window over there. And Rosie is vlogging. I think that thing is so uncomfortable for her. So uncomfortable for her. And that's why she asked Marwa, why don't DEE MWANGO take this dog out? The constant barking from Matt is probably annoying. Remember, the rental at the coast kicked them out too. Yeah, I understand. But now, right now, I realize that Rosio right now communicates a little slowly or maybe politely, because maybe she'll realize that, hey, this is something I have to deal with. Like, if I have to do this, then I have to communicate politely for them to hear. Yeah. Now, if the dog was so aggressive in the coast, or the coast, that apartment in the coast, they chased them, they kicked them out because the dog was constantly barking and causing chaos. What makes you think that the dog is not causing the same chaos here in the village? Right? So it's the same thing. So when Rocabra was vlogging, Matt the dog was peeping from the window over there, and I'm sure that she doesn't like it. You can't convince me otherwise. She doesn't like it. She was like, hey, Marwa, why don't they take this dog out a little bit?
Suddenly? Okay, Sanako.
What, ma'am?
Have you seen this one how tall they are out of nowhere?
They are growing like crazy.
Yeah.
Look.
Look, Matt the dog is over there. And Marwa is trying to show, Marwa is now trying to show Rosio, as if now it's something she should be, excited about. Rosio, see Matt the dog. Matt. Yo, Marwa. Rosio already saw that dog, but she was trying to ignore it because it's annoying. But you're trying to show her that, hey, Rosio, see Matt the dog. Yeah, I've seen it. And I think Rosio, DEE MWANGO should check it out.
Hello, Matt. Greetings, Matt. Sorry, today you're in the house.
Not today. The dog is always in the house. And now, Rosio thinks that the dog should be thrown out of the house. The dog should be out, Rosio, be careful. They will turn on me. And she will lose that battle with them. I guess right now, Rosio is trying to be, trying to accommodate that fact that, they have to live with them. So, yeah. That's why, she spoke to Marwa, but politely. I think they should get the dog out, Apparently, Matt is supposed to be posh dog, not allowed to be running outside with the other dogs. Yeah, that's what DEE MWANGO said. But listen to what Rosio said about it.
He should be taken out.
Yeah, no.
What, Rosio? He should be taken out? Says who? That is DEE MWANGO's room, aye? And DEE MWANGO and Marwa are comfortable with it in the house. So it should be taken out maybe for exercise. Yeah, maybe you can say it, she was saying from a point of concern, like the dog should be taken out for, the walk and stuff. But me, when I watched her, when I listened to her, I thought she was saying, hey, they should kick this thing out of my house, man. Like, hey, it should be thrown out. The dog should be what?
House.
He should be taken out.
Yeah, no, yesterday my sister was running with him everywhere.
Okay.
No, yesterday my sister was running with it everywhere. And the thing is not running with it everywhere. The thing is, the dog is always indoors and making a lot of chaos in the house. So at least it should be taken out or maybe bring it in the house at some point. Hey.
Probably he wants to.
Okay.
Let me call Masabi.
It's so tall. I really like this one.
Right. When I saw DEE MWANGO's last part of the clip, the dog was out here. Mat on the rooftop. Mat. When she came back home, now she took the dog or the dog to the rooftop to give it a walk. But if you ask Rosio, maybe she should have taken the dog out. It's not supposed to be in the house, causing chaos. House dogs go out for potty and walks. But now potty, the dog does it in the house, and the walks is when she comes. You can see, by the way, when she returned in the evening, and she let the dog walk or maybe run, it was running on the rooftop, but which I think it was risky because it can easily jump from that. Can jump from that part because it's so shallow. Can jump from there, and it'll be another case. But anyway, and pee inside the room. Nurse smells stinky. That's why I think no. Matt is probably scaring Rosio's cat. So there's a competition between Matt the dog and Kenya the cat. Anyway, when Dee came, and now she get the dog, you know, getting in the walk out there. You know, I was scared. I saw if the dog can jump from out there, it would be a different case. So why can DEE MWANGO take it down and go take walks? Passenger finder say, I never saw Rosio's dog in Argentina in the house. Exactly. What was that dog, by the way? Remind me about that dog. It's oh my God, I forgot about the Argentinian dog. It was called, oh my God, please remind me. Do you remember that dog in Argentina? That Mr. Lou's dog. No, I remember Bosiamboka, I remember Legrand, and I remember Mother Dog. I forgot about that dog in Argentina. They couldn't allow them in the house. But now DEE MWANGO want to force Rosio to accept that a dog should be in the house. Yeah. Timmy the dog. Thank you, guys. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Timmy. Timmy was always out. Yeah, Timmy. It was always out. But now, Timmy didn't like King. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. She's being lazy. She walks the dog on the roof because there is no dirt. She doesn't want to wash much. She doesn't have time. You see, some other things they really deserve. They need proper and intense care. So if this dog gets dirt anytime, and since the last time you saw them washing it in the river, have you ever seen that happening again? Like washing the dog again? No, it doesn't happen. That was pure for views. And since that day of river washing, that never happened again. So that's why Rosio thought that this dog should be taken out. And Marwa was like, yeah, yesterday they were right. DEE MWANGO was riding with it up and down every time, up and down. It's not the case. Nicole is saying Timmy is not special like Matt. Oh yeah. I understand. Matt is special, yeah? Your profile is doing something else. Who's that? Rich? Alright. Okay, guys. I hope you guys have liked the video. Have you? Please like the video. Smelling what? Okay, I don't want to be messy. Where's that dog smelling? Because for me, I didn't see. Where's the dog smelling? Okay, baby, don't be messy. Why is the dog always smelling there? Is it true? According to JB, that is thanks. So the dog is trying to like, oh, something's crazy here, right? Something's happening here, DEE MWANGO. What is this? Is it a rat that is? Is it a fish or a dead rat? I mean, there's something crazy here, DEE MWANGO. Okay, but I'm gonna be good, eh? I'm gonna be good, and I refuse to be messy. Aye. Okay. It wasn't me. I saw the dog, you know. The dog was being messy over there, and she like, could be something here, DEE MWANGO. Is it me who have not been watched, or is it you? So, I don't know. Hi, Jambo Maureen, Karibu. All right, guys, have you liked the video? I hope you've liked the video because I'm about to do it.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna do this anymore. You guys, I told you I don't wanna laugh too much. I'm having a very terrible headache. A very terrible headache right now, and even my ears have blocked for laughing. Anyway, guys, it is what it is. That's how it's going. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. So, Mama Edu, I see. How is Edu? Juni, the dog Timmy picked Argentina vibes from racist, and that's why Timmy the dog was not comfortable with Marwa, right? That's what you're trying to mean. Yeah. Okay. Stop it, JD. The strange thing is the dog ran straight to that part. Okay. I guess I need to go because you guys are making this a mess. See, the dog is already is taking the tongue outside. Hey, there's something crazy here. There's no running water in the Bila bathroom. The dog will be washed in the river. This is very smart. She get a dog so she can get donation because she realized people love dogs. And so she wants us to think she's a good person. You remember that time that she said she's always kind because when she met Baba Mario is this guy who was reporting this theft case. This guy.
From this suspect's home.
This is Baba Mario. So DEE MWANGO told us she met this Baba Mario in the middle of the night and decided, as always, she decided to help because she's so kind. So even having that dog too really bring that vibe that, hey, I'm a caring person, because it takes someone who's caring to take care of an animal because it needs care, just like a baby. So yeah, she knew that there's a segment of subscribers that like pets, especially from a different point of audience, like she's targeting a specific audience. So I agree with you. Yeah, having the dog will attract this type of audience. Is Baba Mario their relative? Allegedly, that's what is happening. Doreen Chambers saying, get well soon. I appreciate that, Doreen. Thank you so much. Yeah, get the likes up, please. Someone telling me to take Soul Sister. Take Benlin. What is that? Benlin for flu. I don't know. I'll Google that. I'll take a screenshot of that. I'll go and ask in a chemist or maybe in a dispensary. I'll say, hey, I need that type of. Let me write down. Thank you, man. Recommendation are good, You said it's called what? Let me write the right spelling. Benylin. Oh, Benylin or something of that sort. I'll go ask that from a dispensary. Yo, guys, I appreciate you being here. I guess it's my time to go. I'm feeling terrible and I need to go. And I appreciate you being here, taking the time to watch my video, show my channel, and to subscribing to the channel. So thank you so much. Thank you, Doreen, and everyone in the house. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for watching. And I guess I'll see you in the next video, probably tomorrow, right? EB saying, you need honey in the ginger tea. Yeah, I do have honey in the house, actually organic, right? Not from corn dad. Not from corn mom, because that can be something else. I have honey in my house that I bought. I'm going to prepare. We call it dawa. So I'll chill. All right. From now, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to chill until tomorrow. It was a pleasure having you all guys in the house. Before you go, like the video. Don't be comment telling me take placenta juice. Get well soon. Hey, placenta juice is gonna mess me up. Maybe moringa tea, eh? So you need to start going, okay? Pack your things and start moving out. Yeah. Let me come and take care of you. Hell no. You guys. All right, guys. It was a pleasure. Maybe you need to start exiting the chat. And I'll see you in the next one. Right? I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Okay. Bye for now. Start exiting the chat. Like the video before you go, all right? Like the video before you go. You can now start leaving the chat. Start leaving the chats. Please get the likes up. Get the likes up as you go, right? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye for now. Some things never change. Don't forget that, okay? Some things never change.
A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, but they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change,